Hey guys, MC Crawl here, and I've got a small LP update. I know you guys, I know this isn't my LP, my SMP LP anyways. This isn't the server. This is my test world, and I'm in default texture pack at the moment. And the reason why is because, well, I had a little issue. As you guys know, I was doing my LP in Burpcraft. Because it is an awesome texture pack. I had talked to Emperor Doom himself, and he had no issues with me letting you guys have the texture pack that I edited, with all the defaults replaced with Kane. However, Kane had an issue with this, so he did not want me to have. He did not want me to video my LP in a custom version of his texture pack, and he didn't want me to distribute it. So that causes issues. I do not like being able to play in a texture pack that you guys yourself can't even use. I think that is just stupid. I'm not saying he's stupid for not letting me. I'm saying it's stupid for me to play in a texture pack that you guys can't even use. You know, I understand Thaddeus Kane's reason for not wanting to let people use his texture pack in other texture packs, which is perfectly fine. I understand. He spent hours and hours and hours working on it, but Doom seemed to have the opposite reaction. He was gung-ho for it. He liked the idea. And I have been looking for alternative textures for the Von Doom pack, and there's nothing, guys. Nothing looks good with it, I'll be honest. Yeah, so I'm a little shit out of luck there. So I had to make some quick decisions, and I'm not too far into the LP right now, so it's not that big of a deal. So what I did was I kind of went back and forth between Von Doomcraft and other texture packs to see what kind of similarities there were as far as design. Eventually, when Von Doom's texture pack is completed and there's no more default textures as far as the blocks are concerned, then I will most likely be moving back into Von Doom. But at the moment, it's just not a good idea to continue using his pack with all the default textures. So I had went back and I looked at the video I had you guys choosing for me, the texture pack, and the second highest was John Smith's, and a lot of you guys brought up the point that a lot of people are using John Smith for their texture packs. But the good thing is John Smith allows you to distribute edits of the texture pack. So there's a thumbs up there. However, I had already deleted my John Smith texture pack. So I'd have to go back and re-edit it. So I went and looked through the comments again for other suggestions that people made. And the same one kept popping up. It's Sortex Fanver kept popping up here. Let me make sure I said that right. Yeah, Sortex Fanver. Now, this is my edit of it. This is with custom, not my own personal textures or textures outside of Sortex. But if you go to the Sortex Fanver forum post on minecraftforums.net, there's actually a customizer, which when I was looking through texture packs, I did not see the customizer for this texture pack. I just used the standard one and I didn't like it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it on right here. Now this is my edit, and if you guys notice, we come over here, I can do tutorials in this. This is very clean. I really like this. The redstone looks really good. I did notice the slight off-centered issue. I'm going to have to edit this personally to figure out what isn't lining up right, because that'll bug me. But other than that, everything else is really nice. There were a lot of options for a lot of different textures. I do hope they continue to do it. The one downside I remember to this texture was the wood. The wood didn't look all that great. If you guys notice, I think I have all the woods here anyways. Let's see, am I missing one? Yeah, I'll just replace them here. This is my edited version of the woods. Basically, these two blocks are like the crate version, and these are the wood planks. So I picked the best two colors I liked, and I made them the crates. And then these two colors, the slightly off colors, I made them the planks. So it definitely can add to a nice build. It doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it looks really clean. And here's another great thing. This texture pack is compatible with a lot of mods. A lot of mods, guys. I'm not a fan of that, but that just goes to I'm not a fan of using those kind of mods. You got Better Than Wolves, the Aether mod. It supports all those. There's a list that they have on the customizer. You can add them when you want to start customizing your stuff. So one of the things that I really liked is they actually use CTM, which is if you guys notice the glass are panes, but when I go in here and I go to quality, yeah, connected textures, bam, it turns it all into one texture. So it's like nice one piece there. I love that. That is awesome. And the wool itself, I actually, at first, I went with the non-textured wood. It wasn't like platted like this. It was very light color. I did not like it as much as this one. This one looks really good, and you can really tell the difference between powered and unpowered redstone. These things look awesome. Let's see if I can show you guys what I mean here. Oops. I'll just do that. See, look at that. It's all lit up like that. That is really cool. Also, they had like 3 other options just for repeaters. And they had options for redstone. I mean, they had options where the options were needed. They really did. I am loving this texture pack. And this right here, oh, this is beautiful. You know what this is? Oh, this is Lapras. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hop in over to the my texture pack world real quick. Single player, texture pack world. Here we are. And yeah, check it out. They had different colored beds. I chose black, which was awesome. The glowstone or the redstone lamps look really good. I could definitely work with that. The TNT, I chose the lighter color. They had another one which was like more of a maroon, dark red. The doors, I got to pick the doors. They had like 4 or 5 different options for the doors. And I think they had like 3 or 4 for the metal doors as well. Oh, and this I love, guys. Check this out. This is one of the textures they have for the iron blocks. Watch this. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, that just looks awesome. I'm going to be making iron structures, that's for sure. Oh yeah. And what else? I mean, look, the minecarts. Oh, no. Go back. Where are you going? No, stop. Stop right there. Or right there, I don't care. Maybe I should unpower this thing. That thing doesn't look powered. No, it's powered. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Stay. Stay right there. Okay. Don't move. Stay. That one shouldn't have been powered. Anyways, here's another thing. The books. Oh, look how sweet these are. Now watch. This is the whole connected textures thing. Oops. I didn't even know there was a fancy option. What does that do? Fancy connect? Did that do anything? Well, when I turn them off, you guys can see right there that they're now square. They're blocks. I put it on fast. I don't see the difference between fast and fancy, honestly. But anyways, they look really good. Look at that. These are like the best books I have ever seen. It really is awesome. I'm not a fan of the chests. I'll be honest. The color matches the wood. That's about all that does for it. The trimming, I mean the outside, the trimming with the rivets look good. The lock itself doesn't look bad, but the planks really throw it off. Yeah, if anybody can make me a texture of these, whatever the hell these are, the chests with this wood right here, you know, kind of blend this wood in with those chests, that would be awesome. Also, I think this workbench also could use a little more work, but it's not bad. It looks like your one of those standard cabinets. The bottom should look like it should have like a drawer pull. It's got the 2 doors, but it needs a drawer pull at the bottom. I might add that in myself. Pretty much just a copy and paste of that little section right there and turn it, stick it. The fence gates, I mean, they match the standard wood that they got right here. I'm pretty sure that's the... Is that the one? It's this one. Yeah, I think it's that one. The gold diamond blocks, they look really good. I like them. You get to choose out of quite a few options for these blocks. I really like this sugarcane. Very detailed. Very detailed. You know, cactus looks good. The snow doesn't look bad at all. It's exactly what I think what snow would look like. The ice, they had a few options for ice, and to be honest, I wasn't 100% happy with any of them. But, I mean, it's ice. I don't use ice for anything, so it's okay with me. I do have one issue with this texture pack. Their water options are horrible. There's this option, which the water is completely see-through. I mean, you can't even, you can barely see that it's water. Then they have a slightly darker option, which you could tell that it's there, but then, I mean, that's all it's got going on for it. There's absolutely no motion in the water. Yeah, I don't know why that is, but there's no animation to the water at all. I don't know if that's something you would remove or something you'd have to add in there, but that's also something else I'm thinking of fixing myself. And the redstone, or not redstone, the netherstone brick, I really like that. That is a very nice color. They had another option where it was a really bright red, a little too bright for me, but it's a really good color. Oh god, love that lapis. Best lapis I've ever seen. Oh, that is beautiful. And then this is the nether rack. I honestly, I don't know what to make of it. It's very difficult. Like, here, let me just pop in here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so, I mean, it goes with it. The soul sand and the netherrack, it all goes in here really well. It's just, I don't know, it's just building outside of the nether, it's a difficult color to work with because it's so pastel when all the other colors aren't. So far, that is really my only issue, and I've actually started building with it, and it doesn't look half bad in my build, but I could tell if we just a little less pastel, and I know it'll be a great color and texture to work with. Right now in my SMP world, which I'm actually going to show you guys in this video, the changes that I had done, you'll see why I'm going to be changing all my netherrack to like the red wool texture, or the nether brick. There's a good chance it's probably going to be the nether brick. There's also other options for this stone brick. I may choose it, but this is a nice darker version. The other version of their stone brick was like, I don't have an option. It's kind of like this, except for, you know, how one of them is like split on the top, so it can look like staggered blocks. But it's like around this color tone, so it's not very dark. So I may end up sticking with this. They had a darker cobblestone color, but I ended up choosing the lighter stone, because if we put this, here we go, put these two next to each other, when I was building some stuff, when they were next to each other, it was difficult for me to tell them apart. So, and then what do we got? We get this one. Oh, see, that puts cobblestone. I hate that. Hope they fix that. See, now I can tell the difference between the three. I was having issues. So, and you know, it's a decent cobblestone look. The grass is honestly like its weakest link. I'm not a fan of this grass. Nah, I don't know. It just doesn't look great, but you don't notice it when you're running around. You don't go running around going, oh my god, that grass looks like shit. So, it's something I can work with, no problem. What else they got? Oh, the note blocks look really good. I love the dark wood color, and I also like how they kind of kept a similar theme to the default, which is kind of cool. They had quite a few options for ore, and I thought about switching between the options for each individual ore, but I just went ahead and kept the same ore type all across the board. And the reason I did that is for actually my zipper tutorial that I'm trying to complete. The melon doesn't look bad, but I've seen better melons, that's for sure. The pumpkin looks pretty good. They had quite a few options for the pumpkins as well. They did have a few options for the furnace and the pistons. I do like these pistons. These are like one of the better looking pistons I've ever seen. This is the dispenser. It's got the little chute in the center. Not bad at all. Very good. Overall, guys, I'm very happy. Also, this, I've never liked any sponge blocks, but this one, very nice. They have a few options as well. Now, the sandstone is going to be a little bit difficult to work with, I think. Here it is, right here. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in my, what is that one? Let me see, that one's, no, that's endstone, my bad. Endstone's right there. This is the sandstone. That's right, I changed it. This is sandstone now. So never mind. The sandstone looked like this. And then they had two other versions or something. It was a little off, but this looks good. This is the mixed textures, if you guys notice. I go like that. That one changes colors. That's actually part of the CTM. I think I'll be removing that for just specifically for the for this stone, because I'm not really a fan of the two texture types. See, the higher I raise it, it will connect all these textures, but then it pops into that darker texture. Nah, I don't want that. So there's that. And I think that's it. The trees look pretty good. I do have a slight issue with the leaves. They're a bit thin. When you're trying to put, I hate it when it does that. When you're trying to like put a single leaf, like a single tree somewhere, it's very see-through. Like you see a lot through it. That's the only issue I'm really having with it. Because I'm actually using leaves, but I'm going to be changing the leaves that I am using to this leaf, because it's much thicker, definitely a little more usable, and I like the darker green color. So let's go ahead and head over. Oh, what are these? Oh, that's another thing I don't have in this thing is nether wart. Well, you have to go to the nether for that, don't you? That and mobs and stuff. I don't know. I may end up changing this world. Anyways, let's go ahead and head to Burpcraft real quick. And let's see. This is this is my current area, and this is with the connected texture, so the glass actually has no separation in the center, so it looks like a solid pane. And you guys can see how these kind of are off a little bit. If they were the darker wood, they would definitely look a lot better. And these are the leaves, how you kind of see through them. They're just a bit too see-through. I'll be using the darker wood, darker tree planks, whatever, bushes, I don't know what to call them. I'm tired, it's late. And it's hot. I'm just sitting here and I'm sweating my ass off. What do we got? No, I might just turn this into an episode. A quick episode for you guys. But yeah, here, check it out. This is not my entrance. This is my entrance. This is the cobblestone. So, come down here, and this is my entrance to my new area. And I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, I want to replace this netherrack with either the nether brick or the red wool, which was a bit darker. So this room definitely needs a little bit darker feel to it. In Von Doom, here, let me show you guys. Oh, actually, I had end stone all around here when I had Von Doom. But let's take a look at it, see what it looks like with Von Doom's texture pack. You guys kind of see a better idea of what I was going for. Come on, load. There we go. Alright, that's crap! Okay, let me change that real quick. He doesn't support connected textures yet, so yeah, so you guys can imagine what it would look like around the edges with the end stone, which was the skull looking stuff. This right here. So it was that color all the way around. And then the netherrack as the flooring. Now this is very dark looking, and the more I look at this, the more oh god, now I know why I'm getting a little bit nauseous here. In order to really use this texture pack, I highly suggest using Mipmap. I turned down Mipmap with the other one to help the quality out a bit. There we go. Mipmap 3 ought to do it. And another delay. Come on, let's go. Move it. Come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now it flushes out the textures that are a little bit ahead, so it doesn't look all grainy. But yeah, you guys can see what I was kind of going for here. You know, really dark look. I've kind of had to, because of the texture pack change, I've kind of had to change the direction that I'm going with this. I'm definitely going still with the whole like enclosed biodome kind of feel, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that idea. It's not gonna be, it's not. I wanted to nickname it Biodoom. I'm pretty sure I said that in my last episode, but it's not going to work out that way since I'm not going to be using Doom's texture pack, unfortunately. But you guys can see like how dark I want it to get. You know, how dark looking, evil look, not just dark looking. Now we switch over back to Sortex, which loads faster, and it kind of gives a little more pastel look when we come to this netherrack. So that's why when I change out the netherrack, I want more of a true red or dark burgundy color rather than this pastel looking color. So that's my aim, and I really want to do something about these chests. So if anyone out there can please help me with these chests, I just need them to I need them to match that wood that I was referring to. So if you guys are, if anybody is interested in that, please send me a message on YouTube, and I will get back to you. I will send you the pack I have, and you guys can help me out. That would be sick. Okay, guys, that's pretty much my update. I I do have much more that's been happening here, but I don't want to show you guys that just yet. Save that for another episode. And let me know what you guys think. Send me all the hate mail you guys have now that I have to switch my pack and everything. I'll read it all. I'll sit there and I'll just sit in a corner and cry while you guys are hating on me because I had to switch my pack. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys are okay with this texture pack. This definitely seems like it's going to fit my style a little bit, and hopefully you guys can kind of get from my excitement of the pack that it's definitely one that I want to work with. But it's very unfortunate about Von Doom. Yeah, see this? Look at that water. It's so see-through, and it doesn't move. I need to fix that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It just looks so still, you know? I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just you could see right through it. And then you get down in it, and it's like really dark blue. I mean, if you could see that clearly up here, you should be able to see it a little bit clearer in here. A little, yeah. Anyways, what the hell's that? Why do I have glowstone down there? Oh, that's right. Do I have any? I'll fix that later. I ain't worried about it right now. Anyways, guys, yeah, leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think. You know, if enough of you guys are hating on this pack, I will definitely look at alternatives. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys next time, and see you later.